The morning sun cast a golden glow over Usenge, a small village nestled on the tranquil shores of Lake Victoria. The air hummed with the promise of a new day, as fishing boats dotted the horizon and the laughter of children echoed through the narrow paths. It was into this picturesque setting that Odhiambo arrived, a young man with a captivating smile and eyes that sparkled like the lake itself. He was a fisherman, his strong hands adept at casting nets and his voice a melodic baritone that could charm birds from trees. From the moment he set foot in Usenge, Odhiambo became the center of attention. The single ladies of the village, their hearts fluttering like trapped birds, would find excuses to cross his path, their giggles trailing behind them like ribbons. Even the married women, initially more reserved, found themselves drawn to his effortless charm and the way his gaze lingered, making each feel like the most beautiful woman in Usenge. Odhiambo, with his easygoing manner and flattering words, began to weave a complicated web of affections, a secret dance played out under the watchful, yet oblivious, eyes of the village. At first, it was whispered rumors, then hushed confessions, as Odhiambo's dalliances became an open secret among the women. He moved from one eager embrace to another, leaving a trail of broken promises and fleeting passions. The village, so trusting and close-knit, was unknowingly becoming entangled in a different kind of net, one far more sinister than those Odhiambo cast into the lake. Time, however, has a way of revealing secrets. Slowly, subtly, a shadow began to fall over Usenge, a persistent cough in one household, a wasting sickness in another, and then the unthinkable, the first whispers of a disease that no one understood. Fear, a cold, creeping vine, began to twine itself around the hearts of the villagers. The once vibrant market became quieter, the laughter of children more subdued. The elders, their faces etched with worry, called for meetings, their voices heavy with concern. It was a disease that seemed to strike the young, the healthy, the very people who were the lifeblood of Usenge. As the sickness spread, a pattern began to emerge, faint at first, then starkly clear. It was the women, both married and single, who were falling ill, and their stories, when pieced together, all led back to one person, Odhiambo. The revelation hit the village like a sudden, brutal storm. Disbelief, then anger, then a profound, soul-wrenching sorrow washed over Usenge. The man who had charmed them all, the handsome fisherman who had brought a fleeting excitement to their lives, had also brought a silent, deadly enemy. The joy he had once inspired turned to bitter ashes in their mouths. One moonless night, as the village slept, heavy with grief and betrayal, Odhiambo slipped away. He left no note, no farewell, just an empty hut and a lingering scent of betrayal. He vanished into the darkness, leaving behind a community shattered by illness and broken trust. The morning after his departure was one of profound despair. The women, those who were still strong enough, gathered by the lake, their faces streaked with tears. The gentle lapping of the waves seemed to mock their sorrow, mirroring the endless flow of their grief. The dream of a captivating stranger had turned into a waking nightmare, leaving them with nothing but sickness, shame, and the crushing weight of a future irrevocably altered. Usenge, once a place of simple joys, was now a village weeping by the water, its innocence stolen, its heart broken, and its future uncertain.
Africa.